Everybody knows the story of the three little pigs, or at least they think they do. But I'll let you in on a little secret. Nobody knows the real story because nobody has ever heard my side of the story. I'm Wolf, Alexander T. Wolf. You can call me Al.
Good morning, we're the Readers Theater Group from Franklin Road Christian School, and today we will be performing
The True Story of the Three Little Pigs
by John Skyton.
No one knows just how this whole big bad wolf thing got started, but it's all wrong.
Maybe it's because wolves eat cute little animals, like bunnies and sheep and pigs. That's just the way they are. If cheeseburgers were cute, folks would probably think people were big and bad too.
The real story is about a sneeze
Achoo!
and a cup of sugar.
Once upon a time, in a forest near you, our friend the wolf was baking a birthday cake for his dear granny.
He had a terrible sneezing cold.
Achoo!
He had run out of
Sugar! How could I forget sugar?
So he walked down the street to ask his neighbor for a cup of sugar.
Now, this neighbor was a pig. Peter Pig, to be exact.
And he wasn't too bright either.
He had built his whole house out of straw.
Can you believe it? Who in his right mind would build a house of straw?
So of course the minute the wolf knocked on the door, it fell right in. And he didn't just want to walk into someone else's house.
So he called.
Peter Pig, are you in?
There was no answer. Mr. Wolf was just about to go home without the cup of sugar for his dear old granny's birthday cake.
When suddenly a young girl with the goldest of locks answered the door, yawning widely.
Well, hiya, Al. It's great to see you again. But I must say, it's real rude of you to wake me from my nap. I just came for some porridge, Peter. Reckon his mama made it. She is a real nice lady. But that woman needs some cooking skills. That porridge was not all that great.
Don't talk about my mom's cooking like that.
It could have used some sugar, you uncultured swine. Hey, Al, I'm still real hungry. You want to come in for some leftovers with me and Pete? What you here for, anyhow?
As much as I would love that bland porridge, I need to talk to Peter. Do you know if he can spare a cup of sugar?
That's when his nose started to itch.
He felt a sneeze coming on.
Well, he huffed and he snuffed.
I'm here, and he sneezed a great joke!
And you know what? That whole straw house fell down. Ooh. And right in the middle of the pile of straw was the first little pig, dead as a doornail.
He had been home the whole time, hiding, terrified of the wolf's intentions.
It seemed like a shame to leave a perfectly good ham dinner lying there in the straw. So the wolf ate it up.
Think of it like a big cheeseburger, just lying there.
He was feeling a little better, but he still didn't have his cup of sugar.
So he darted to Peter Pig's neighbor's house.
On his way to Pepe Pig's house, Al ran into his old friend, Little Red.
Oh, pardon me, Red. I'm so sorry.
Oh, what a big bruise I will have!
Where are you off to in such a hurry?
I'm going to Grandma Red's house.
What's in that basket of yours?
Muffins and sweets for Granny. Why do you ask?
You wouldn't happen to have a cup of sugar, would you?
No, sorry. I used my last couple of sweets for Granny.
Oh, I guess that's all right. I hear the quickest way to Granny's house is the Yellow Brick Road.
Little Red picked up her basket and skipped down the yellow brick road.
Al continued on his way to Pepe Pig's house.
Now, this neighbor was the first little pig's brother. He was a little smarter, but not much. He had built his house out of sticks.
The wolf rang the doorbell on the stick house.
Ding dong. Nobody answered.
So he called,
Pepe Pig, are you in?
Ouch! Go away, wolf. You can't come in. I'm shaving the hairs on my chin.
Mr. Wolf had just grabbed the doorknob when he felt another sneeze coming on.
He huffed and he snuffed.
And he tried to cover his mouth,
Achoo!
but he sneezed a great sneeze.
And you're not going to believe it, but this guy's house fell down just like his brother's.
Ooh. When the dust cleared, there lay the second little pig, dead as a doornail.
Wolf's honor.
Now you know food will spoil if you leave it out in the open.
So the wolf did the only thing there was to do. He had dinner again.
Think of it as a second helping.
Mr. Wolf was feeling awfully full, and his cold was feeling a little better.
But he still didn't have that cup of sugar for his dear old Granny's birthday cake.
Discouraged, Mr. Wolf sat down on the nearest rock.
Whatever shall I do without a cup of sugar?
Suddenly, a little girl with skin as white as snow
And hair as black as night.
Ran up to Mr. Wolf in a panicked state.
Now Mr. Wolf remembered what his granny always told him.
If you ever see a girl with black hair and red ruby lips and skin as white as snow running in a panic, Al, you need to run in the same direction.
What? That's what Granny always said.
As Mr. Wolf started to run off, Snow White called after him.
Please, oh please, you must help me. She's gonna kill me.
Mr. Wolf stopped in his tracks, concerned for the little girl.
Wait. Who is trying to kill you?
The queen, please, you must help me. Is there anywhere that I can hide?
The Red Apple Cottage is over the river and through the woods, and I think it's closest to mine.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Oh, and it's run by a dwarf. Well, 7, actually.
As Snow White scurried off, Mr. Wolf noticed a domicile not too far away.
Nobody knows what that is.
Domicile, Domicile. Noun, a place, a residence.
Picasso must have been the brains of the family. He had built his domicile out of bricks. He was the first and second little pig's brother.
The wolf knocked. No answer.
Picasso Pig, are you in?
And do you know what that rude little porker answered?
Get out of here, wolf. Don't bother me again. Talk about impolite.
He probably had a whole sack full of sugar.
And he wouldn't give the wolf even one little cup for his dear, sweet old granny's birthday cake.
What a pig.
The wolf was just about to go home and maybe make a nice birthday card instead of a cake when he felt his cold coming on. He huffed and he snuffed and he sneezed once again.
The third little pig yelled.
And your old granny can sit on a pin.
Now, Mr. Wolf was usually a pretty calm fellow. When he heard someone talk about his dear, sweet old granny like that, he went a little crazy.
So when the cops drove up, of course he was trying to break down this pig's door.
And the whole time, the wolf was huffing and puffing and sneezing and making a real scene.
The rest, as they say, is history. When the news reporters found out about the 2 pigs the wolf had for dinner, they figured a guy going to borrow a cup of sugar didn't sound very exciting.
So they jazzed up the story with all that huff and puff and blow your house down stuff.
The assailant, Alexander Wolf, is in custody and will be tried for the vicious mauling of the 2 brothers and the attempted murder of the 3rd. More of the story at 10. Back to you, Belle.
I was framed!
That's it.
The real story.
But maybe you could loan him a cup of sugar.
In jail.